All right, everybody, we're live. Episode 45 of the Don't Know podcast. How is everybody today? Back again with another Don't Know gaming episode. And just before we get started, I'll just let you guys sit with this screen for a second. See if you guys notice any difference between last episode and this episode. So take a quick look, and that's enough. Let me know if you guys noticed anything different. I will say, oh wow, I'm surprised we started off here. Okay. So I'll just pull up the map, and again, I will just let you guys sit with this screen. I'll move it around a little bit. See if you guys noticed anything different between last episode and this episode. I'll tell you guys in a sec. But today is Thursday. I apologize, I didn't get an episode out yesterday. And that's the reason that I pointed out the maps and the screens is that I have some bad news, guys. And that is that a whole bunch of progress was lost. For reasons that I do know. I'll just explain it. I thought it was gonna... I don't know, I'll just explain it. So what ended up happening is... at the beginning of this series, I mentioned to you guys that this is the free version of GTA as long as you have a Netflix account, right? You guys with me so far? So we have a free... so the games are free if you have a Netflix account. And I share mine, well, used to share because you can't do that anymore, in case you guys didn't know. Netflix has ads now, which fucking blows. But I will say that my brother and I used to share one, and my account was still tied into his, I guess, at that point. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the beginning screen, there used to be a dog in the top right corner. Now there's a fucking, as my son would say, it's a Squid Game guard. It's a Squid Game guard, Dad. And that's how he would say it. But yeah, other than that, I don't fucking know. I tried my best to get back to where we were. I believe last episode we were at 35%. 35 of our percentage completed. Right now we're at 29, guys. I really tried my best. I was grinding hours. I really was. All put together, I believe we have a little over 3.5 hours worth of game out right now. And then I was like, shit, do I just give up this series? Do I just fucking call it quits? But no, bitch, we did not do that. Then I had this thought. I was like, fuck, do I replay everything and like let people see it? And there's actually quite a funny interaction when I first noticed that all my progress was lost. I'll actually put it up, so if I do everything correctly, Mr. Producer should have the video up now. All right, everybody, we're live. Episode 45 of the Don't Know podcast, back again with another Don't Know gaming episode. How is everybody? As you guys can see, we are in the middle of getting fucked. Shit. And I hope that played ish. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me struggle. It was like a quick little thing, and then right when I noticed that all our progress was lost, I was like, fuck, what can I do now? And like Big Daddy Warbucks that I am, I just fucking took it upon myself to get back to where we were. So that's why there wasn't an episode yesterday, and which is why there's an episode today, because I got back to where I think is an alright position to be at. Again, this is a podcast and I will treat it as such, so it doesn't really bother me too much that I get to talk to you guys even more. You guys know what I mean? So right now we're doing a rampage mission, and before I actually do any of that, I should check audio levels, make sure everything's good, because you know me. And the budget we're working with here, you never know. You never know what the fuck could happen, so we'll try our best this time. Oh shit. Fuck, I didn't see all these guys. But I will say that the only reason that I got back here so quickly and didn't take another fucking 5-6 episodes to get back here is because something known, I don't know if like a lot of you younger folks will be familiar with this term. I really don't, because you don't really hear it anymore. But the reason we're here as quick as we are is thanks to what is known as cheat codes. Does anybody know what they are? But yeah, guys, it's great. I love it. I got back here so quickly. Thanks. Oh damn, I'm getting beat by a cop. I'm sorry, cop. I really don't like shooting the cops, but sometimes they just get in the way, and I can't bother to. I gotta clear it. I gotta clear the way. Two more guys. That's all. Give me two more. I want two more. I don't know if you guys remember that old video. It was about this guy getting cookies at the Subway. He's getting cookies at Subway, and he said, these cookies is fucking good. Give me two more. And he throws the fucking cookies at the counter. Crazy ass. Yay, we did it. I hate those rampage missions. So much fucking spectacle just for $50. And I mean, it's not like we need it, but it would be nice to have more, you know? Shit's expensive around here. Actually, guys, the buildings do get quite expensive. I do know that now. They suck, honestly. Oh, perfect time to show that all these hidden packages, yeah, they reset. So we're back to 3. Me and my magical 3. Sadly, hold on, just quick checking, just making sure everything works. Sorry about that. You guys saw behind the scenes. But for the most part, yeah, we got through it. Like, I'll go back to the stats. If you guys notice at the top, the criminal rating, we're still embarrassing. Even though a couple episodes ago, I think we were like on our way to start building stuff. And that's just because I didn't do any of the extra stuff. And so I think that's what this episode will be about. That I've lost all my fucking footage. Well, not footage, actually. Nope, I take that back. I did not lose footage. I lost my progress and now have to fucking fight back. But like I said, this is a podcast after all, and I will consider it as such, and I will take it as such. So it doesn't bother me that we have to go through this again. Well, I have to go through this again. All you guys have to do is just watch and listen. But I'll do the gaming while you guys watch and listen. I really do appreciate it. Once again, I'm just gonna mention it. My pre-sale to the hoodie went great. Again, if you guys want to check out the website, it is closed right now, but I'm sure in a couple days after these videos, and I'm sure in the future it'll be up. That's don'tknowmerch.bigcartel.com. Again, that's don'tknowmerch.bigcartel.com. Please check it out. Be sure to buy your hoodie if you want one. I just received mine 2 days ago, and I will say, compared to the last one, not only is the graphic a little different, the font is a little different, but the quality, guys, the quality is nice. I've never had a hoodie like it. The fit is great. I ordered a large, and usually I'm a medium, but I like the large fit, guys. I like the large hoodie. It's nice, snuggy. I don't know how else to compliment it, but it's just great. And you'd be supporting me in the future endeavors of this podcast. So honestly, guys, it's a win-win, because I'll keep putting these out for you, and you guys will have an awesome hoodie that you guys can remember me by, because you guys think I'm so great. And if you're a hating ass bitch who is preying on my downfall and hopes that everything doesn't work out, then fuck you. I love you. You don't fuck with me? Thank you, like Kodak says. Alright, so I think I figured it out, guys. While I was replaying all this shit, it kept giving me a notice of how I'm supposed to pick up some Dr. Versetti clothes or Mr. Versetti clothes. And I think we finally found it. I thought I wasn't going to be able to find it, but we found it. And I think that this clothes unlocks the mission. Where is this? I'll be sure to remember what this is. I want to do that rampage mission, but I don't want to die and lose this clothes and have to find it again. Because I probably won't. And we'll just type in a cheat code right now. Well, maybe we'll find some hearts along the way. I'll do my best not to cheat. At least not in this episode. It should be a pretty plain, simple episode. Walking through, not much. Just me talking to you guys about me. Me. Because that's all I know. What's exciting as far as film goes? I did want to talk about a couple of movies, but now that I mention it, my mind just went completely fucking blank. I don't remember exactly what I wanted to talk to you guys about, but I guess that's what the journey is here, you know? Trying to find ourselves, seeing what we're good at, seeing what we're not good at. Obviously, we're not good at remembering, and we're great at losing progress, so it's amazing. All right, let's try this again. I think we're supposed to fucking... See, look, we're the Versetti, and it said go pick up Versetti clothes, but, like, what the fuck? I don't know what to do, guys. I really don't. I'm lost. I know I should have looked up a walkthrough, and I will look up a walkthrough. But like I said, this episode is just a fucking round, just getting my bearings back because of that tragic loss of the fucking footage. Sorry, I keep saying footage, but it was just progress. Thankfully, it wasn't footage. Footage is the bad one because it's kind of hard to repeat this episode word for word. I will say it's kind of almost impossible. Alright, so I think the V just stands for a fucking place. Which is nice and all, but shit, man. I thought it was a mission. So if you guys don't know what the objective is here, this is what we are set out to do. And fuck, guys, I really wish I hadn't lost the progress, because in the past, before I lost it, I had just bought a film studio. And if you guys think I'm lying, you guys will see that as I progress, I'm sure I'll have to buy it again. Matter of fact, 100%, 1,000% sure that I'll have to buy it again at some point in this game. So, look, we don't even have the ice cream shop open yet, so let's do that. And I believe I already opened this in a previous episode. And I don't want to be wrong, but I also don't want to skip it if I didn't. But I am pretty sure I did this. But I don't think we were in that outfit. And if it's all the same to you, I'm just going to go ahead and skip this. Not because I want to, and not because, but we already know what happens. We buy this factory, we get an ice cream truck, and then we fucking whoop-de-doo have to sell drugs on the side. And if I'm right, I don't think like there's anything else we can do other than just sell ice cream. So I'm not even gonna waste my time with that. Let's just go ahead and find more stuff. As far as money goes, I don't know what we're gonna do once we run out. Hopefully we buy the right locations. I will say some locations are better to buy than others, because some of them actually give you missions and actually give you things to do. Others just... Oh my goodness, we found a rocket launcher. Well, if anything in this episode, we found a fucking rocket launcher, so that's great. That's awesome. How do I get the fuck out of this pool? Okay. All right, everybody. It's a little one of those tedious episodes. You know what I mean? I do have a couple of those. And you guys missed it, because if you guys don't remember, we do buy some races around here. Maybe we could buy it already, but we do buy a location where we just pretty much do races, and I have beaten them all. And you guys unfortunately can't see that. And you guys have the right to call me a liar if you guys don't think that I did it. Okay, cop, chill. Okay, sheesh, that cop wanted to hit me. I don't know where I am. I've never been here. Oh, what do you guys think? What do you guys think is gonna happen? Oh shit! Nothing happened. I didn't expect that. I got really nervous. I don't know if you guys did, but I got nervous. I thought we were about to explode. Well, this seems like just an average. I wonder if I could fly one of these jets. If we can, that'll be awesome. We can't. So, this game ain't all that great. I'm sure we could fly a plane here, just not those. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Oh, we cleared it. That was pretty sick. Look, we got $66 for that. Oh my goodness, I'm going the same way. Well, that was cool that opened. We've never been there. Not in the past episodes. Not in the future episodes. No, my car blew up. Are you serious, Tommy? You can't get through. Are you serious? Are you for serious? Oh yeah, you could get through. Okay, well, we need a car, and then we need to go buy more locations. And at this point, it's easier said than done. And if we can't do any of that shit, then I'll be sure to grind some more, and you guys won't have to put up with it. And I promise you guys, I'll be way ahead of it. But if you guys could just bear with me for this boring ass episode, if it does turn out to be that way, then trust me, next time you guys see me, or next time you guys hear from me, we're gonna be loaded, and we're gonna be stacked, and we're gonna be... Tommy's gonna be the man. But that's if nothing interesting happens. I don't fucking know. I don't know what's gonna happen in this episode. So far, nothing has happened. Other than me just bullshitting around, but you know, that's part of life. Just gotta bullshit around. I don't know. Honestly, I don't really know what I'm saying at this point. Because like I said, I've been grinding this, and it's not that I'm complaining. I'm really not. But fuck. The fact that we were already at like, what, 8 hidden packages, and now we're stuck at 4, and I have no idea where to find any of them. It's not a good sign, guys. Maybe that's the objective we should set out to do. Just find as many hidden packages. To be honest, I don't think hidden packages do anything. Maybe if you collect them all, but there's 100 of them. I hope that when you beat the game, it'll tell you or something like that. But you never know. You never know with this game. You never know. I think GTA that's one thing that I wanted to point out and talk about this episode, is that in this game, I think it gave a lot of ideas for what was to come of GTA San Andreas, because if you notice, there's a lot of open buildings that you can go into and don't necessarily lead to anything. So I definitely think that was like a help, you know. And I don't know what happened, but before I started this episode, I swear I bought a taxi service, but I guess it didn't load up there again. Oh well, boo fucking who, right? Can't complain. And it was actually quite scary, you guys, is that today I saw a lot of cops on the street patrolling. And it was not scary because of anything bad that happened, but I mean, just scary because they're the cops. But I will say something else, that today I saw an accident that had occurred literally moments right before my face, and I'm sure that's I'm not the only one. Like, I'm almost 99.99% sure that I'm not the only one who's experienced this. But I don't know, maybe you guys can back me up. When you guys see like an accident like that, doesn't it just like it hit you in the core? Like, for me, whenever I see that, but whenever I see an accident that just happened, and like the car's still smoking, there's still trash everywhere, everything's a mess, that gives you like a gut-wrenching feeling of, seriously, like, that could have been me. And I don't know. Every time I get that, every time I see that, I get that feeling and I can't shake it off. Shake it off, shake it off. I can't shake it off. So it just kind of sticks with me for a little bit. I mean, not too long, but it's definitely a moment of like, oh shit, I forgot that happens. I forgot that's just day to day. What do you guys think? 114K. Fuck it, we're going. We just bought the Hyman condo. Ooh, we could store vehicles. Hell yeah. At least that was a plus. We could store vehicles here. Shit. Most of the buildings don't do anything. But to be fair, that really isn't anything. We could just store vehicles there. I could also store vehicles at my mansion. I could even just park it outside and it'll spawn there. But not everybody has a mansion, so we gotta humble ourselves. We gotta stay humble. What do you guys think of staying humble? Like, do you guys agree with it? Because I've seen videos where I think they make the point of you can only be humble to an extent, because if you really know who you are and what you're made of, and you've put in the work and put in the hours to say what you mean and mean what you say, it really, not that it's difficult to humble yourself, but you just know what you're made of, and it doesn't bother you to voice it or vocalize it, because you know that you are you and you got there because of you. So I think that's a pretty good way to looking at it. I mean, obviously you do want to stay as humble as possible, but sometimes you got to do the humbling, you know what I mean? If you're the shit, you got to say that you're the shit and know it and mean it and say it proudly. But again, sometimes that intimidates people in a way that makes them uncomfortable and pushes them to see you in a different light. And it's almost like a bad thing, because now they got to adapt to whatever you have going on. They saw themselves as maybe your equal, and now you've gone up and succeeded and pushed yourself to do something that not a lot of people have, and now they have to kind of put you in this awkward bubble of like, fuck, he was with me not too long ago, we were drinking a beer and he was fucking thrown on my couch. Like, how is he winning and I'm not? As I fall into the water. Boat car. But yeah, how is he winning and I'm not? Or how is he doing better and I'm not? And it really doesn't have anything to do with any of that. It's just some people just decide to move and do, and others just decide to sit and watch. And whoever you are, that's okay. Because the doers will be doers and the watchers will always judge. So if you want to, and it's okay to be either, because the world needs both. And lately, I don't want to speak for everybody, but lately it seems like the doers are getting outweighed a little bit. And it's not a bad thing, because the doers will always find a way to outdo and outperform the watchers. I genuinely believe that if you're the type of person who's just going out there and humbling everybody, working your ass off, nobody has the right to say anything to you. And you shouldn't really have the right to speak bad about yourself, because you have this whole resume of things you've accomplished and things you've done. It's just quite difficult to sometimes go in there and really dig deep and reach for that feeling that sometimes isn't so rewarding. But that's what you guys got. You guys just got your resume of what you do. So do awesome shit so you could live life, so you can at least have a story to tell whenever you want to attract a mate. And I know you're over here thinking, Louis, what are you talking about? But come on, like, you know what I'm trying to say is that I know that life is not all about attracting mates, but at some point you gotta just step outside your bubble and say hello to somebody, wave or give a smile, and you'll see how little effort it takes for you to do that, and how much you receive back. Because sometimes just a smile or even just a genuine grin or just a genuine wave, a pass by of a stranger, it can just refuel you. It can refuel you in a way that negativity burns you, if that makes sense and you guys get what I'm trying to say. The same way negativity burns, positivity also shines through, I think. If not double, because sometimes you just need a hug and you just need a kind word, a shoulder to just lean on, not so much cry on, but not all of us have that, you know? So when you're out in the streets, like me, I'm just kidding. When you're out in the streets and something genuine like that happens to you, it really reminds you of how beautiful and sacred humanity can be. Especially to the point where not only are you smiling at strangers, but then slowly you start conversation. Slowly, one word becomes two, a greeting becomes an intrigue, a curiosity, and voila! You have something that you don't always get. And to that, I say, amen. I'm just playing. I don't know how some people. Actually, I need to tiptoe on my words here because I don't know exactly the idea that's in my head that I'm trying to put out. But basically, I've never really been a religious person. I don't really consider myself a religious person. But I will say I do believe in something. I do believe that there is a entity, whatever you want to call it. Maybe entity is the wrong word because that makes it sound like something physical, but not necessarily physical. There's this entity out there which I like to call the universe, where it's there for you, and many of us have been beaten to a pulp by it and been beaten to a pulp by our peers to the point where we lose sight of it and we think life is just this mundane, short-lived, boring, exhausting task. And I mean, it can be if that's what you want it to be, but honestly guys, the moment I realized that you are what you put out and that life is coming from you and not at you, that is the day that I realized that there's nothing better, there's nothing else to do than improve and change your character. Because if you're not going to improve and change, then you're almost guaranteed to stay the same. And a lot of us, that's what we fear. That's what we don't want, stay the same. And for good reason too. The same can be scary. And not only can it be scary, the same can alter our mind and mind numb us to the point where we don't even believe what we want is true, you know? We don't even believe what we seek in our dreams are realizable, if that's a word. I think I just came up with a word. Oh, I did this fucking whole this whole flashy ass stunt just to find armor. I thought it was something special, at least a hidden package. But yeah, for the most part, so far it seems like it's just gonna be one of those episodes where I don't get anything done. And you guys can't blame me. I'm pretty exhausted from playing this hours straight, trying to redo the shit I've already done. But I guess I was destined for that because if you guys remember, in the beginning I lost a bunch of footage and had to replay it again, so I have to keep the spirit of the podcast alive, and that to me is just playing regardless of where we're at in the game, because that's not what we set out to do. I'm not here to be Mr. Pro Gamer. I'm here to be Mr. Producer. Wait, we can go in that building. Let's see what's in there. See what I mean, guys? Like, you could... Oh. A lot of buildings lead to a lot of nothing. I love that, guys. I will never get tired of that. I will never get tired of how he gets on. He just fucking monkey kicks the fuck out of you and then steals your shit. Alright, I think it's enough. We've stayed in the same part of the map. We're moving to the other side. To be honest, this map isn't so hard to follow once you played it for a couple hours. And then your I always want to say footage, but it's not footage. Your progress gets lost. And then you realize, well, fuck. I'm screwed. But it's okay. Nothing that we can't change, nothing that we can't adapt to, and nothing we can't overcome. Sorry, I was just scratching myself. I'm sorry if you guys heard that and it hurt your cute little ears. I don't mean to hurt anybody. Never thought this podcast could hurt anybody. But that's okay. So far, so good. We haven't done shit, which is great. And I don't know, if we're not gonna do, if I can't find stuff to do, then I'll cut it short and then make sure the next episode I have more stuff done and more things completed. Because I honestly just wanted to wing it, because I thought it was very important to put an episode out there, because I missed the last episode. I shouldn't say I missed it, but I will say I missed it. I don't have a set schedule, but it seems to be working for me, a daily upload. At least that's how I keep my brain in check, and that's how it feels challenging, and I do like a challenge when it comes to work, so it makes it a little challenging to try to put out an episode every day. And if I don't beat myself up too much. You guys should look into that, on how I can stop being so hard on myself, because I think that's a big problem that a lot of us have, is that whenever we make a mistake, the first thing we tell ourselves is, fuck, you dumb you dumb bitch, you fucked up, you knew you suck, you knew you made a mistake and you did it anyways, you fucking stupid whore, I can't believe it, you idiot, how could you? Like, I'm not alone, guys. You guys will back me up here that some of our inner dialogue sometimes isn't so great and isn't so hot, and that's okay. Oh fuck, I knew that was gonna be a water, but back to what I was saying, that's okay if that's how little you value yourself, I guess. But people who really know and understand themselves, they're never gonna let something like that carry them away. Obviously, moments like that do happen when your brain gets carried away and you don't even know what to think, or maybe you're thinking too much. But if you can train your brain to, once you're done with that whole fit, because it is a fit of, like, look at me, I'm angry. I mean, maybe not so publicly and maybe not so universal, but you guys know what I mean. It's very biased, because you're you and you're stuck in your head 24/7, and there's nobody else like you but you. So it's kind of difficult to understand yourself like that. And it's before you can even get started like that, you have to be able to forgive yourself for anything that you feel bad about. And you gotta accept the fact that some people don't need an apology to let go of you. And some people don't need an apology just to feel alright. And you don't deserve to give that sorry out if it's not willing to be well received and cared for and trusted and taken with all sincerity. Because a lot of people, they just end up blaming you for stuff that is out of your control, and they end up blaming you for stuff that maybe you wanted to fix, or maybe you were trying to do better and it just didn't work. You just couldn't do it. Sometimes it doesn't work like that, guys. As much as we wanted to, sometimes we just gotta be willing to let go. And let go to the point where, oh, that's where we got stuck. So we need a million? Was that a million or 100,000? 112,000? It's alright. We'll get it done. At least we know now that it's 112k. Nothing major. Ooh. But yeah, guys, if you guys haven't done it already, please take a day or an hour or 2 hours to really just have that conversation to yourself. Like, what do I miss? Why do I miss it? Could I get it back? And even if I could get it back, would I want it back? And just start asking yourself questions like these. I'm not telling you to doubt yourself, but I'm really telling you to dig deep into questions that are really uncomfortable. And in those answers, you'll find peace with not only yourself, but with your surroundings. You'll find peace with the people around you. And you'll find peace within yourself to let go of all of it. Let go of the idea that you're entitled to somebody, or you're entitled to something, and that this thing is what's making you feel a certain way. That's all bullshit, guys. Please, please, please value yourselves a little more, to the point where it doesn't hurt you to let go. And not only does it not hurt, you kind of welcome it, because it's something that outlived you. It's something that has already phased through and has gone through many cycles of what it is. So please just consider yourself in everything. Please consider your, I don't like saying mental state or mental health, because I think that's too vague. And I think it's definitely been overused to the point where mental health could mean anything, honestly, good or bad. So I won't use that word. I think it's just you, It's just you. And with you being you, you can't. I think the mistakes that you're making along the way shape you into you being you. And they give you what you need. They're giving you this opportunity to really think about who you are, and think about, will I sink or will I float in this situation, or will I fucking tread water like a beautiful butterfly with my stroke of awesomeness? It's really up to us to decide that. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody is willing to do that and have those conversations with themselves, because it hurts and it sucks. And I've had many of these conversations, and they're not fun. They're not fun, staring at the ceiling wondering how you're not enough, or wondering how things could be different because of you, and things could have gone great, but they just didn't because of you. And at the end of those conversations, guys, you have to be willing to say, okay, that's me, that's who I am. I can't change it, and I wouldn't want to change it, because thanks to those mistakes, and thanks to the experiences that I've experienced, and the life that I've had, I can proudly say that that's who I was. And that's what shaped me into the person who's willing to move on and learn to be a better person. And it's just when you start tweaking your language like that, and you start actually congratulating yourself for the little work you could do in 24 hours. Guys, most of us work 8+ hours a day. We get home, we're tired, we don't feel like doing much. And it's very hard to start to do anything when what you all want to put out there, you don't see it, you don't see the full vision yet. Or the vision is complete, you just can't execute because of doubt. And to that I say, what else, huh? You're just gonna sit there in your doubting if you could, instead of actually doing what you should. It's simple, guys. The moment you guys realize I'm only one person, there's only 24 hours in a day, there's only so much I can do, and as long as I put all my effort into one task a day, into bettering, improving, and just overall enhancing my life and the people around me, it's worth doing. I don't know. It's really hard for me to, at first it was really hard for me to forgive myself for a lot of stupid stuff, a lot of dumb mistakes that I made, and maybe even mistakes is the wrong word for it now. It's just lessons. That's more accurate. These lessons, they hurt, but they hurt because you're built to last. And that grief and pain you feel, if it never goes away, that's because that's stuck with you and that's imprinted in your soul. That's a moment that will forever rest with you. And that's fine. That's okay. You gotta be willing to accept that, and you gotta be willing to just internalize it, accept it, and just have fun with it. You know, you're just one person, like I said. There's only 24 hours in a day. There's not much you could do. But then on the flip side, once you start tallying those days up, and days become into weeks, and weeks feed into months, and months turns into a year, and a year turns to a year and a half, and just slow increments like that will make all the difference. And slow increments like that actually give you a realistic goal in which to aim for. And with that being said, I don't know. There doesn't seem to be much else to do other than the fact that I need to grind a little more. So I'm glad that I put this out there, and I'm glad that I got to speak to you guys for a bit, and I hope you guys enjoyed the beginning of when I realized that the progress was lost. I hope you guys enjoyed all that, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Thursday. I don't know how long this episode has been. I didn't start a timer, but I do want to call it, just because I'll do the grinding on my own. It becomes a little easier when I don't have to think of anything, and I can just perform, you know. But it's alright, guys. Here, we'll actually end it off on something pretty sick, actually. Last episode, I figured out how to complete this trials event race, so if I'm a pro gamer like I think I am, I will complete this in my first try. We're supposed to collect 24 rings, any order, but they do have a specific order that makes it quite easy. So we'll see what we can do. Fuck, I didn't clear it. It's okay. They are pretty generous with the time, but you do end up cutting it pretty close if you don't hurry up, like I'm doing right now. Come on, cop. No, you fuckface. Oh. I'll do my best to keep going, but shit, we're already behind. Alright, here we go. Take 3. Oh, I'm getting pissed. This is not funny, guys. Fuck you. Alright, we're dead. We lost. This is garbage. I should have never opened this game. I should have never started this. I should have killed the podcast years ago. Oh, fuck. Fuck that, then. Fuck that. I'm just getting off. Oh, wait. We could actually retry. I'm gonna get rid of the cops. They're too fucking annoying. But we can actually retry, and I will put it to the test, and then that's how we'll end up with the episode. I think that'll be a good ending. As long as I can perform and do it right. But here we go. Take 2. Oh, fuck. The bike didn't spawn. Let me just do a quick loop. Let's see how far. We're just gonna cross this. And I think that should be far enough. If I can't find it, then boo-hoo, I'm ending the episode. But I think I'll be able to find it. We just went through here, and it should be on the left. Coming up pretty soon. Not yet, right here. Fuck, my car's still there. Did the bike spawn in? Oh, yes, it did. Alright, everybody, take 2. This time we got a yellow bike. I think we could do it this time. Especially because no cops are fucking bothering us. Sometimes the cops become a nuisance. Move, blue vehicle, please. Please, will you move? I'm trying to just jump that big-ass ramp in front of you. Please, can you move? Please, can you move? Please? Fuck you, man. Fuck you, seriously. He didn't move, but I did it anyways. Alright. Time to focus. The circle radius is pretty generous, but we gotta be careful. We don't want to fuck it up. So far, so good. Oh, shit. It's okay. Just get back on the horse. Right back on the horse, Tommy. Thank you. Perfect. Here we go. We still got time. We're 11 in, 9 in, 10. Ooh. Okay, that wasn't bad. Here we go. Now we should be 11 in, 12 in. Oh, okay. That could have been much worse. We have 1:10 and we have 13. A little bit over halfway. I might be cutting it close, especially because I'm going slow. It's just, I realize that some of these corners are fucking tight. Like, look at this. I was supposed to turn right there and I missed it. This part sucks a little bit. Yeah, see? Because then there's this blue fucking shit. We're going to back up all the way. And then send it. Here we go. Yes. Alright, we're coming close to the end. The end, I hope I can do it. We're just supposed to go straight. I'll keep that in mind. Alright, look how sneaky these fuckers are. You're supposed to take this ramp, but if you just take it as it is right there, you won't make it because there's not enough speed behind your jump. Yes! No! Fuck, we had it. That was ours. You guys saw it. We had it. Maybe we could climb this building. Oh, we can climb it, but oh, fuck. Bike, where are you? Please get back on. Okay. Let's try this. Maybe we could get up. Fuck. We had it. Had I just committed. Well, I will say we pretty much did it. I would go back, but I'll just get this done. All this will be done. I promise you guys I'll have more shit done and more shit unlocked. But this has been great. Episode 45. Again, keep an eye out for the merch. It's been going great. And as far as the book goes, I'll be sure to talk about it later on in the future. I don't want to speak too much on it right now because it's a little bit more developed than a concept, but the concept is still fresh, and I don't want to have those jitters, and I don't want to get too ahead of myself. So I'll take it a day at a time, see how it goes, see how it flows. And yeah, everybody, I'll do my best to get back to where we were, and you guys don't have to worry about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and you guys have a wonderful Thursday. I guess I'll see you next time, and I hope you guys take care. Bye, everybody.